Hi everyone, this is Teresa McCarthy with One Wet Foot, and today I'm here with Trudy Tellis of Trudy Chai, which is famous in our neighborhood, Grandview-Woodland. And Trudy here with Coco, her very cute dog, who's not paying any attention to you. And we're just going to have a little chat. So Trudy can you tell me who you are, what you do, and what you love about our neighborhood?
All right. I'm Trudy Tellis, and I wear many hats. I am a wife. I am a mother to Trevor and Rowan, who are these amazing musician sons who are known in the Grandview-Woodland and Vancouver neighborhood. I also, actually with Coco here, she's a therapy dog through Pets and Friends. So we've spent a few years volunteering with the adult community in Vancouver, actually, and the seniors. It's been great. That's one of the things I do when I have time. And I also manage a community band called the Drive Street Band, which rehearses every Sunday at the 55 Plus Center, and it's one of the highlights of my week on Sunday. And actually, one of the reasons I started that is because my boys are both musicians, and we wanted a place where people could join in and have a community and play music. And then music kind of led me to do my chai work, because my son's saxophone teacher about 7 years ago came here for a lesson, and I offer everyone tea, and he said to me, I'll pay you money if you make me your tea. And I went, oh, I can't take money. This is what I do. This is my culture. I'm not taking any money from you. So I actually sat in my kitchen going, oh, he's such a sweet boy or guy, and I want to make him some tea. And anyway, long story short is we were initially trading saxophone reeds for tea. And eventually I came up with packaging. Actually, my husband did, with these amazing hand stamp packaging. And one thing led to another. The farmer's market asked me if I would make cooking spices, because they didn't really have that at the market. I also sell at the farmer's market. So I ended up exploding with this whole range of cooking spices. The community has been really supportive, like the East End Food Co-op, where I grocery shop all the time, and Andy's Bakery, actually across the street. They both carry my chai. The co-op carries all my products. And they're so incredibly supportive. It's great to be like in this neighborhood, shopping in the neighborhood, and having them support what I do as well. There's also I'm at the craft fairs too. So there's the Britannia Craft Fair, which is where my sons go. My youngest son goes to school, and I sell there every year, just my community, and I get to meet all the neighbors and everything. So that's kind of I think that is the who I am part. Mm-hmm. I'm probably leaving some things out, but that sums that part up.
And what do you love about Grandview-Woodland?
Everything, just everything. So what I love about this place, I have to say, the first thing I have to say, I was always searching for home when I left India, like a place that was home. And I have to say that this neighborhood, for me, totally feels like home. I feel like it's a little village. If I walk down, I'm kind of friendly, so I know everyone's name, and people know my name. And if I have a timeline, then I usually take Salisbury, the back street. I don't go on Commercial Drive. I quickly go do my shopping and then come back home. And I feel like I can be from another culture and completely blend in, and I'm also allowed to be myself over here. I can wear my traditional clothes, I can maintain who I am, and I can share my culture, and I really love that part. The co-op, again, where I shop, one of the things I like about when I go in there, they go, oh, we just saw your boys just walked in here, or they bought so-and-so, or do you have house guests that came in to shop? And that doesn't happen everywhere. Or, I know which of the stores are dog friendly, like the hardware store and the video store, Black Dog Video. And, we go in and, well, Coco drags me everywhere because, they have treats for her. It's a good way to get business. And then there's the Britannia community itself, the center, where, there's a library, a swimming pool, a gym, ice skating rink. My boys learned to skate at that ice skating rink when we first came to Canada. And I tried to, but I was terrible at skating, so I stick to swimming. They have a knitting group, a knitting social on Wednesday, Spanish classes. It's exploding with things to do. And then you have the Napier Greenway, which is maintained by all the residents, actually. I'm not part of it. I just enjoy it very much. And I have to say thank you to all the residents who maintain that. But it's a great way. Our community band, the Drive Street Band, we often play there when the weather's nice. And it's great. The whole community gets there. You sit there. You have a tea. And I think what I wanted to say, there's another thing we do right here. I host a lot. We have neighborhood potlucks. And I want to say this to everyone. If you don't know your neighbors, don't be shy. Just take the initiative. Invite your neighbors. And it's such a great way to meet your neighbors, especially in the long, dark winters. You know, when you stay home and you feel depressed, well, warm tea, warm food, invite your neighbors. You'll be amazed at what a great community it is. Also, when you're in a bit of a pinch, it's really nice to know your neighbors and not be alone. You know, when the power goes out and things like that, you need to know each other. And I have to tell you, our family actually moved here in 2006, but the reason we came upon this neighborhood is my husband and I came here in 2005, and we rented a car and drove around Vancouver, and no neighborhood really spoke to me. And then suddenly we saw Grandview Park, and I was like, stop the car. So he stopped the car, we parked, we walked around, we saw people, children playing in the park. We I remember eating at the restaurant across the street and just watching the neighborhood. And then we went to the park to take pictures, and this is what really struck me. The helpers at the park, or the staff, stopped us and said, do you have kids over here? And I said, no, we're taking pictures for our kids because we want to, show them this neighborhood. But I was really impressed, but they were vigilant that a stranger's coming and taking pictures of other people's children. And I was pretty sold on the neighborhood. When we moved here in 2006, which is 9 years ago, I had no idea that there would be such a vibrant community of artists, musicians, not that I would be, having a business or my kids would be these amazing musicians. I had absolutely no idea. But it's been the perfect place. And one thing that strikes me, I'm sure there's a million things, but the one thing that strikes me about this place, and I've noticed it today, if I go anywhere, I'm walking around, neighbors never say to me, oh, I'm in a rush. They will stop. They will talk to me. They'll spend a minute talking to me, and then they'll very politely say, it's so Canadian, I love it. I have an appointment I must keep. I just love the fact that, they're so polite. And also, no one runs around with a cup of coffee, guzzling it as they walk down the street. I've noticed that even today, 9 years later. I might see more people texting on cell phones. That I didn't see 9 years ago. But I love it. It's home. And with the mountains behind you, and you're on Commercial Drive, it could be raining, but anywhere in this neighborhood on a sunny day, you stop and you look at the mountains, and 9 years later, I'm still wowed by this neighborhood. And I have to say thank you to the neighborhood for just being this great place that I don't want to leave. So thank you.
That's exactly, you've hit on so many of the points that I love about this neighborhood too. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thanks, Teresa.
And now we're going to have some tea, which I'm really excited about. Okay, you can see details about Trudy Ann's various activities up on One Wet Foot on Wednesday. Thanks very much, everyone.